So it's counterproductive, it doesn't make sense, it's a moronic thing to do. Rather than training a weak body part on their days off, why don't you fix the freaking problem in the first place? Coach Greg, have you ever wondered what you should be doing to bring up weak body parts? Well, I know you have because I am inundated with requests on doing a video on how to bring up weaker body parts. So I've been asked, why don't we just train our weaker body parts on our days off? Days off from the gym, you're on a training split, maybe 2 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off, 4 on, 1 off, whatever. And on that day off, why don't you just go in and train whatever body part is weak? And what do I think of that? And guess what? I was about to do the video and I stumbled across this video. Watched the video and he said exactly what I wanted to say, exactly the way I would say it. It was as if it was Coach Greg screaming and shouting at you to train harder than last time. The video is by Massive Iron Steve Shaw. It's called Extra Arm Work on Rest Days. A rant. So this video is specifically about arm days. I wanted to do it about any weak body part. But listen, what applies to your arms can apply to any body part on the body. Whether you have weak calves, weak chest, delts, back, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Can you do extra arm work on rest days?
So the answer is no, you shouldn't go and train weak body parts on your day off. Let's hear Steve Shaw explain exactly why not.
Just thinking about this question is absolutely the wrong question to ask. It is a toxic mindset. It is distracting you from what you need.
So it's counterproductive. It doesn't make sense. It's a moronic thing to do. Rather than training a weak body part on their days off, why don't you fix the freaking problem in the first place?
I don't need recovery. I feel great. Let's go into the gym and do extra arm work. If you can do arm work on rest day, you're not working hard enough during your workouts to begin with.
So here's the thing. If you have energy to train on this rest day, your arms are fresh, you feel good, you're not training hard enough. Does that make sense? He uses the F-bomb a few extra times in Coach Greg. I say you train like a pussy. 95% of you are not training hard enough. He's saying you're not training hard enough. If you're recovered and it's a rest day and you can just go in and do extra arm work, you're not training hard enough. So the problem is not that you have a weak body part. The problem is you're not training that weak body part hard enough in the first place. If you're fresh and recovered and can do it on a rest day, train it harder in the first place.
You need to go into the gym and just stop doing sets and reps of exercises and actually find a way to challenge yourself so you don't want arm work on rest days.
So the problem is you're all training 5 reps in reserve. Oh, I can't train to failure because I'm natural. I can't train hard. That's a mistake. Coach Greg, he's an idiot, tells you to train harder than last time. So well, what does training harder than last time mean? Progressive overload. If you don't keep training harder, your body adapts to the stimulus it's being presented with. There's no reason to grow. If you have a weak body part, maybe try training it properly. Train it harder. Train it smarter. Learn how to do the exercise so that there's a mind-muscle connection while performing the reps. All too often, people are quick to blame genetics or being natural. Have you checked if you're actually training hard? 95% of people aren't training hard enough. If you're one of the 95%, that's 19 out of 20 people. That's most people. Train harder. So before adding an extra arms day on your day off, work on your day on. The day you're in the gym, actually train hard. Do an extra rep. Try actually working out hard for a change. Not just going through the motions and checking out the other circles in the room. Push yourself during the reps. Oh, I train hard. I only rest 30 seconds between sets. The fact that you can do another set after 30 seconds means you're not training hard enough. 30 seconds after a hard set of squats, you should be panting, trying to figure out, how did I push myself that hard? How am I going to get up? You shouldn't be doing another set. Oh, I do a set, 30 seconds, do another set. That's cardio. Leave cardio for the cardio equipment and train weights harder than last time. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be a challenge. Now, don't get pedantic on me. If you're a beginner and you just joined the gym, you don't need to train that hard. But after a while, you need to progressive overload and train harder than last time.
You know, one of the things that triggers me when someone says, my workout was good. Like, I know your workout wasn't good because you're not building muscle.
And you know what else I like about this guy? He promotes cardio, just like Coach Greg. He made a video speaking out against Michael Hearn, calling him an idiot. Remember a couple of months ago, Michael Hearn made a video saying, oh, the heart is just a strong muscle. You only need to go for a walk 3 days a week, 20 minutes. You shouldn't do cardio. It's so strong, there's 700-pound people that are living with their heart. Yeah, till they're 40. How many people 90 years of age weigh 600 pounds? So this guy promotes cardio. Not just weights, cardio as well. Coach Greg, same thing. 150 minutes, moderately intense cardio a week.
Might sound like I'm being a little sarcastic, a little bit, just turning up the sarcasm knob a little bit today, and I am. Because I want to help you guys.
So he's saying he's trying to help you, he's being a little sarcastic. Does that not remind you, Coach Greg, when I'm screaming and shouting at you to wake up and you're a moron? Maybe trying to make fun of you. I'm making fun of you a little bit. I'm calling you out. But calling you out because I care. I want you to learn. Want you to do things properly. Same exact thing being done here. Giving you quality information that you can rely on that's actually going to work in the real freaking world. He's not Michael Hearn. He's not spewing bullshit just to tell you what you want to hear. He's telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
The job isn't to punish yourself, okay? But the job is to work as hard as you can on the sets you have.
Your job is to work as hard as you can when you're in the gym doing your sets. You can text after, that's fine. But when you're doing that set, give it your all. Do it properly, but give it your all. Work harder than last time.
And that should leave you with some degree of mental fatigue, physical fatigue, and maybe even a degree of soreness.
If you're doing it right, at the end of the workout, you shouldn't feel like you had a good workout. You should be tired, exhausted, mentally and physically fatigued. And when you leave the gym, you should say, wow, now that was a great friggin' workout. I'm spent. I do the same thing in the weight room as I do on the bike. When I was breaking PRs on the bike race yesterday, at the end of the race, do you think I said, oh, that was a good race? I couldn't speak. I gave it my all. I went 100%. 100%. That means nothing was left in the tank. I gave every ounce energy I had to cross that finish line as fast as I could. When you're in the weight room, ask yourself, are you giving yourself 100% effort? Or are you thinking, oh, it's 5 IR, it's 5 reps in the tank. I think I might have slowed down 0.1 of a second on that last rep. Right, Jeff Nippard? Oh, it slowed down by 0.1. We better slow down. We got somewhat tired. We're fatigued. We're natural. We can't push ourselves. That is what's slowing down the gains of 95% of the world. Yeah, I get it. 5% are training hard enough. Maybe too hard. But you're not. You are not. You need to work harder. So if you have a weak body part, rather than saying, oh, on my day off, I'm going to train it again, learn how to train it properly in the first place.
I got a progression approach. Week in and week out. Oh, my toe hurts. I'm going to step back, deload, reload, unload.
So he's saying the problem is, rather than training harder than last time, progressive overloading, pushing yourself each week in the gym, people are saying, oh, I need a deload. It's been 3 weeks of training and I've added 5 pounds to my bench. I need a deload now. Oh, I got 5 sets of 5 this week. Oh my goodness, I better have a deload. I need a rest week. I need to RRR down to 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and do it all over again. Oh my goodness, heaven forbid if I actually push myself in the gym. Rare, RRR, rar. Reps in reserve. I better have a whole bunch of reserve. Oh, I can't drive my car. It's only got half a tank left. Oh my goodness, I might run out of gas. That's literally Allie. You don't need to rest in reserve. You don't need reps in reserve. Don't reserve your reps. Frig, every time I go to a friggin' reservation, they take the reservation, they don't keep it. Like, oh, reservation here for 6. Yeah, and you wait till 7. What the heck is that for? So when you're in the gym, stop reserving reps. Use them up when you can. Train harder than last time.
If you can get the rest day and you don't feel mentally and physically like you need a rest day, you're probably not working hard enough.
So think of it. It's the litmus test. If it's rest day and you're not sore, tired, you feel great, why the heck do you need a rest day? You weren't training hard enough.
Oh my goodness.
1 hour later. So that gives you 2 options. You can train harder than last time, put a little bit more effort into it, see if you get a little bit sore and that you need the day off, or don't take the day off and repeat the training cycle. Rather than training each body part twice a week, if you're not sore at all, you don't push yourself, train each body part 3 times a week. You need a certain amount of effort and volume each week to grow muscle. If it's not enough, you can increase the intensity or you could add more volume. You could train your entire body 3 times a week rather than twice. The choice is yours, but my belief is, why not just go harder than last time? It makes sense. It doesn't just apply to weights and cardio. It applies to everything in your life. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IPE Pro. Bloops are over there. Watch for the bloops. Follow me on the gram to talk. Buy my freaking cookbooks, training books. Hire me for coaching. And until next time, I am out. I know you have because I've never seen Gertie run like a rabbit before. Babe, Gertie's a deer. Literally like hopping. Like